G'day, this is Mimpi, our Moody 38 sailboat. This is Kim. And I'm Steve. We bought our sailboat in October 2019 and are planning to sail the Mediterranean for a couple of years.
Today we are taking a trip to the capital of Montenegro, Podgorica.
It's pronounced Podgorica.
Okay. To get to the inland capital, we head north and then take the inland road that goes through the mountain. Check out this tunnel. There is a toll of a couple of euro for the privilege, but it's pretty impressive.
Here's something interesting. When we get through the tunnel, there's this massive lake, half of which belongs to Montenegro, and the other half belongs to Albania. I wonder how they split the fish. Okay, my brain goes to some weird places. First stop though, food. This seems to be a bit of a pattern.
We've taken a drive today. I googled this restaurant before we arrived. First up for breakfast is coffee, of course. That's called the Living Room. Fancy Pants Hotel. Having some breakfast.
Walking through Kings Park, Podgorica, Montenegro.
Found an intriguing path, so of course we're going to follow it.
Podgorica is at the crossroads of several historically important routes, and it's also where a handful of rivers meet. This little area is where the rivers
Moraca
and Ribnica meet.
It's hard to say.
So what did we do today? We sat under a bridge. We're going here.
Like that's video.
Is it?
Yeah.
You gotta look at the screen there.
Yeah.
No, that one.
No. This one. I wonder why it's called the Moscow Bridge.
I'm glad you asked. It's called the Moscow Bridge because the metal used to build this bridge was a gift from the city of Moscow to the people of Montenegro. The bridge was opened in 2008. It's 105 metres long and cost about €2 million to construct. That one is Blaza Jovanovic Bridge, almost 116 metres long.
Oh, and that's the Millennium Bridge, built and opened in 2005 and cost about €7 million. It's 173 metres long and those pylons reach 57 metres above the road. There are 12 cables to support the road and another 24 that act as counterweights. It's pretty impressive.
Is it that time already when it comes to finding Asian food? Yes, it is. So delish.
Time to rewind and head back to Mimpi.
And hunker down for some wild weather.
Got a heads up about very strong winds expected to hit tonight and told to prepare our boat. Which effectively means there's going to be 60 knot winds coming into the marina. 120 kilometres an hour, which is going to be an interesting night. We've taken the Bimini down and folded down the Dodger. We've secured all lines, made sure that nothing is going to move.
So this is the weather that is heading our way according to Predict Wind, one of the weather modelling programs. This table shows the minimum continuous wind and the maximum gust sizes that we'll probably experience. This section of the table refers to CAPE, which stands for Convective Available Potential Energy, and is the amount of fuel that's available to a developing thunderstorm. A CAPE of 2 to 2.5 means that if a storm develops, it will have very strong winds. Here we can see the predicted rainfall in the storm, which looks like about 4 millimetres an hour at its worst. Marina staff have warned there will be winds up to 60 knots, or about 120 kilometres per hour during the storm. In reality, it was more than 45 knots, which is 90 kilometres per hour. It was a windy, rainy, thundery and rolly night. Another storm rolled through a couple of days later too.
On the upside, Steve did manage to make a curry to distract us from the wild weather. This footage is for you to salivate over one of his family's homemade Malay curries. How much do you reckon that is? A couple of kilos.
Just a lump, literally a lump.
And that's how they sell their meat here in Montenegro.
By the lump.
By the lump. Lump of cow.
Lump of cow. So we can't tell what sort of cow it is. My grandmother used to say, keep stirring the curry until the rumpah kawin, which means that the spices marry before we put the meat and coconut in.
That's all the teasing you get though, because I forgot to get any footage of the final product and it was too yummy and we were too hungry. In the next episode we spend a nervous night at anchor. Wonder how well we're going to sleep.
I don't think we're going to sleep that well actually. I'm going to be a little bit worried, but...
If you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe. Thanks for joining us.
Until next time.